Hello there. If you listen really carefully, you can hear the birds. It's quite a nice little soundtrack this. I hope it's coming through to give you a sense of calm. I'm Rebecca. Hello there, and this is the Dynamistic Wellbeing Studio. We are starting today our Sun Salutation Challenge. So we will go through some sun salutations at a gentle level and gradually build them up so you find the level that works best for you. Come down to your mat or maybe on the carpet if you've got some space. Just make sure you've got a little bit of space around you so you can move. So today we'll be doing a short sun salutation in the gentle mode. So we're in calm mode today. Are you ready? Shall we begin? Let's come into child's pose to begin with. So stretching the arms forwards and let the hips just gradually sink further back towards the heels. And just start to breathe into the back of the rib cage. This would be a lovely sun salutation to do just before going to bed at night, to bring some chill and calm into the mind and the body after a busy day. Just give yourself a few moments to allow the breath to slow down, the heart rate to slow down, and for you to just forget the busyness of the day and have a few moments of just you, your mat space, mind and body. With inhale, slide your hands under the shoulders and bring your chest line over your thumbs. With exhale, take a light tailbone tuck, push the floor away. That is our first prep. As you draw the chin in, tuck the tailbone under and breathe in to rise to the back of the rib cage. So we are arching through the whole of the spine. Tuck the chin further, look between the knees. Feel some strength within the shoulders and the upper body. Allow a little bit of connection through the navel towards the lower spine. As we move out of cat and we come into cow pose, use your out breath and move from the sternum down. So you are bringing the back into a slow arch. Tilt the tailbone up and away. As you've moved into as much of an arch as you can manage through your lower spine, then we lift the heart space, the chest, push through the arms, look slightly up and forwards. So we extend now through the upper spine. Take a moment. And let us bring flow to the breath on our cat-cow sequence. Breathing in, chin and tailbone tuck. Lift to back of rib cage. Breath out, we lower down. Draw belly towards the floor, heart space up. Move in your own time, with your own flow of breath, choosing to move as slowly as the breath will allow. Try and keep the arms straight, keep the power from the shoulders and the upper back. Come to your all fours, sit the hips back, stretch the arms forwards, take a moment here. Let's come to stand, but take your time. So simply lift the hips, tuck the toes, push down through the shoulders, hover your knees, and walk your feet towards your hands. Make sure you try and have your toes always facing forward so we can move through alignment of the hips all the way to our feet. Take a moment in forward fold and enjoy the release through the back of the body. Tuck the chin. Look behind you. Maybe take hand to elbow. Drop into ragdoll pose. A little bit of activation through the upper back so the arms don't droop down, so we've always got some connection there. Take a rotation side to side. This first sun salutation is being built very gently, very slowly. It's not meant to be fast or powerful. It's more chilling, quiet, calm. Let the mind connect to the body. Use your breath. Come to center. Bring the hands to the shins without push. Simply lift the chest, the heart space. Look up slightly. Close body down as you breathe out. Come to your forward fold. Gently bend your knees and take an inhale to rise. A little extension through the upper back if it feels good. Release. Bring hands down and roll the shoulders back. So we're going to start to move now with a little bit more flow. As we step into cat and cow, just bring yourself into alignment smoothly and let the breath and the movements follow together. So feet fairly close together, top end of the mat, hands heart center. Lift up through the spine. Allow the breath to flow with ease. Let's take a breath in, arms overhead. Maybe a little back bend. There is breath out. Breath into the top. And take a fold. Soften the knees here. Bring the hands to the shins as we lift to flat back. Feel that stretch in the lower spine. Close the body in. Gently bend your knees, hands to the floor. Step one knee back and then the other knee. Hands under shoulders. Tuck chin, tailbone, inhale cat. Exhale cow. Let's do one more. Rolling through the spine. Working on the flexibility, the mobility. Allowing the pelvis to warm up a little. Let's come into all fours here. Tiny bit of strength. Keep the elbows drawing inwards. Lower chest part way towards the floor. Keep the shoulders down. Push the floor away. Come all the way to the back end of the mat as we come into child's pose. From child's pose, let's move straight into cat and lower into cow. So it's one breath in, one smooth movement. Here we go. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in all fours. Tuck the toes. Hover the knees. Walk the feet towards the hands. Come to the top end of the mat. Hands to shins. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Soften knees. Inhale and rise. Exhale. Inhale. Let's add a little chair pose here. So we sit the hips back and just make sure that we're not arching the lower spine. Draw the tailbone under. Take a moment, let the shoulders be heavy. The center is strong. Not a deep child's pose, deep chair pose, it's just a light one. Allow the body to fold. Take your time. Now send the hips up. Keep the body low to the legs. Pull yourself in. Release the back of the body. Bend the knees, stepping back straight into your cat and cow sequence. Breathing in. Breathing out. All fours, breath in. One little push. Sit back into child's pose. Lift the hips, tuck the toes, hover the knees. Walk the feet towards the hands. Take your time and come to forward fold. Hands to shins, inhale, lift. Exhale and fold. Soften knees, inhale and rise. Go where you choose. Find that light chair pose. Fold. Hips up, chest down. Bend the knees. Cat and cow. Tuck the tailbone lightly so you're in all fours. And come up onto your knees. We come into a camel pose. Camel pose is always a very gentle option if we're in a down dog and we're coming forwards to a lunge, or if you're in just child's pose and you want to transition without down dog. So do try and remember, as we build the sun salutation sequence, you can always come to camel. Your camel is always there waiting for you. Camel pose, the knees are underneath the hips, a light tuck of the tailbone. What we don't want is to have an arch of the lower back, because we put pressure on the spine here and we don't have that strength to bring the feet forwards in a flowing manner. What we want to do is to move with a fluid, flowing control of movement, so we don't injure ourselves and we build the stability and the strength through the body. So setting the pelvis first in our camel, bring your hands heart center. Let's take a breath in. Fill the body with energy and good air. Breath out. Take one foot, doesn't matter which one, and bring the toes to the floor. Find stability. Step through and drop the back hip forwards. Let's take a breath in and rise. Go back if it feels good into a little bit of extension. Only if it feels good. Inhale to the top and release. Step that front foot back. Find your stability again. Other foot, toe taps. Step through. Gentle lunge. Inhale. Take it back. From here, bring the hands to the floor, tuck the back toes, step to forward fold. Let's take one sun salutation from here. Lovely, gentle and relaxed. Taking a breath in, rise. Knees bend, cat-cow. Come to your all fours. Rise to camel, breath in. And in your own time, take a lunge. Switching legs, move with stability. Foot placement, body placement, breath connection, working together. Come into child's pose. Take the knees wide to where they feel comfortable. Connect the big toes and just allow the chest to lower towards the floor. How close to the floor can you bring your sternum? Allow the upper back to relax. Every out breath, sink a little lower, a little deeper. Close your eyes. Let's just have a few quiet breaths here. Take in the peace and the calm. Focus on breathing to the back of the rib cage. Breathe out every last drop of air. Try breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. Breathe out 4, 3, 2, 1. Breath in. Hold. Breath out. Slowly lift up the body. Walk the hands under the shoulders. Come up to sit. How are you doing after that? A very gentle approach to a sun salutation. Sun salutations can really be any sequence from standing to coming to child's pose with all sorts between the two of those. There's no right or wrong, it's whatever you feel like in the moment. The breath we've just focused on is known to help the parasympathetic nervous system. The vagus nerve is quite influential in how we feel emotionally, stress, anxiety, and then feeding into the rest of the body physically. To take a slow breath and hold that breath before controlling the out breath really does reset the body and the mind. It's a really good practice to do, perhaps if you're having trouble to sleep at night, or just to give yourself some quiet time. Maybe light a candle. Make sure there's nobody coming in through the door. You've got to keep them all out. And just have some time for yourself. Let's take a breath in here. Just relax the arms. Hands to heart center slowly. The out breath is so important that it's slow. Feel the tension just move out of the body. Let's take one more breath in and a slow breath out. So that was round one of Sun Salutations. That's the most gentle it's going to be. Come back to this as soon as you feel you need to move out of something that may be a little too challenging at the time. But stay with me, there will be more videos over the next couple of weeks, and we'll slowly, gradually build up those levels and also add some strength building exercises to help you to transition through all the moves in the more traditional Sun Salutation. But I invite you to join me, try your challenge, see where you can go. Take care and see you next time.